Just coming out with a sense of urgency. That's the biggest factor. Just coming out more focused, more sense of urgency. That's the biggest focus. To be honest.
Jonathan Fagan.
How do you get that then to start games? If the last few didn't do it, what gets you guys to have that same sort of desperation before there's a deficit to overcome?
If I had to answer, I wish I could tell you to be honest. But only reason why we play the way we do in the second half when we down 30 or 40 points is a lot of pride. I mean, you don't want to get beat by 100. And like I said before, I said we're a young team, a very young team with a couple of veterans. That the most important thing we should do is play hard for 48 minutes. A lot of us is in a position where we probably wouldn't play this many minutes or even get opportunity on a lot of other teams in this league. So you have to take full advantage of that. And there's no disrespect to anybody, but we have to look ourselves in the mirror and understand that the game that we love to play, if you do love to play this, the two most important things is to play hard for 48 minutes. I mean, that's the most important thing is enjoy the game and play hard. If we can't do that, then you don't belong to be on the floor or belong to be in the NBA.
Thank you.
Kelly Iko.
Hey, John, just during the off days, how much do you guys stress that, effort and playing hard? And you as a leader, how much of that is on you to kind of galvanize the group and get them going?
I don't know. I try to find different ways. I mean, even when games when I'm not making shots, I try to play hard. I try to play aggressive for 48 minutes. I try to keep the pace into the game and try to find shots for myself and my teammates and live with the results of that. If I'm playing hard and we're missing or making shots, I can still deal with those results. I know how much hard work I put into the game. And I see how much hard work these guys put in every day of preparing themselves for games and preparing themselves for certain shots. I think the most important thing for us is communication. We don't talk enough. Even in the second half, when we played harder, we made some extra efforts. We still wasn't communicating, and we would give up offensive rebound or a backdoor for an easy layup. Those little simple things that we should be able to take control of.
Brian Bearfield.
Giant, another game of scoring over 30 points. Are you starting to really, get your legs back up under you and feeling a lot better?
Yeah, but I think we probably won one game out of those 3 games I had 30, so that really doesn't mean much to me. But yeah, I'm starting to feel better. It's just taking time. I dealt with little nagging injuries all year, but like I told you before, I don't make no excuses. If I'm going to get between those 4 lines, I'm going to go out there and compete and play as hard as I can and try to give ourselves a chance. I feel like it's a game I should have had 40 points. I missed so many easy shots, and then also a couple easy shots I missed. I feel like I got fouled on. And then also I feel like I could have had 15 assists. We had some good looks and some easy ones we missed.
And I don't know if you've answered this question or not, but away from the court with everything that's going on with the social injustice and things like that, as a leader of this team, how do you get the players together and y'all sit down and y'all talk about this, having to deal with what's going on?
We talk about it all the time. Coach does a great job of keeping us up to date if some guys don't know what's going on. But it's very disturbing. We keep dealing with the same thing over and over. And it's just frustrating because I could have been the same kid, that's got pulled over for something that I didn't know was going on. Then I don't get a chance to make it back home to my 2 kids and to my family that I have in Miami. So that's the frustrating part about it. And that's just something coach said to us that was very important is make sure our tags up to date, make sure, our license plates up to date, all those type of things you want to try to avoid. Stopping at a light, turning your signal, like those little things that we getting pulled over for is frustrating because what if I didn't turn my left signal on the turn, but they know I'm in the turning lane? Now I could lose my life in that simple sturdy. Or you just look at this thing that happened in South Carolina, a black kid living in the neighborhood walking around, and now you telling me just because you ain't seen me before, I don't belong in this neighborhood. Like, it's like we do certain things or we give certain charges, but get a real charge that really go on because if a guy get caught selling some drugs, he's getting 25 to 40 years, in jail or might get life. But somebody is killing somebody and they say it's an accident just because of their color, they get manslaughter. That doesn't add up. It don't make sense.